Hey y'all, it's your girl MK, your favorite model and stylist, back on another beautiful day with the amazing,
Tziah Jones, the one and only.
the one and only. This is
Yeah,
the head honcho
you know,
mastermind. You feel
biggest.
me?
Next up, Mr.
So
Lucky.
tough. Yup.
Yeah,
I want to do a
it's
little fit check real fast.
you
Like,
know,
let's like what you got on?
so, we're wearing the
Name on
Tziah
the
Jones.
brand.
Yeah, we're wearing the Tziah Jones
Name on
piece
the.
coming
That's
out in the
hard.
fall 2026. I'm super excited for this sweatsuit. It
Yup.
is available right now though. For those people that want it, if you're looking at this right now, you can get it.
We'll
But
link that below.
but
Get you one.
we're gonna really be pushing it. It's gonna be in stores and all types of stuff. Fall 2026. So.
That's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard.
let's do it.
My little fit check.
Yeah, let's
I
see what
got
you
my
want.
I love Nike.
Uh-huh.
Love you, girl. On the shirt, I have a leather corset, a little bling on the belt. You feel me? Accessories. I was feeling like very much pearls today. Very
We
much
love pearls.
like
We love pearls.
streetwear. You feel me? Little vibey clips.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you did a lot better than
T.
me. I don't got no accessories. I
Nah,
got
but
my
that's
suit
the
on though.
name.
Yeah,
Your
it's the
name.
brand, you know?
Name brand. You feel
It's
me?
the brand. It's the brand.
Right, so let's just jump into some questions.
Let's
Like,
jump into it.
I just really am very interested on like your creative process. Like, I've
Yeah.
always seen like you, like how you execute like your I Was Here show. Amazing job, by the way.
Thanks.
That was so fire. If you missed it, you missed out for real, for
Yeah,
real. It
I
was
was
an
here.
amazing show.
That's it.
So tell me a little bit about your creative process and like what gets you going to like not style pieces, to create these pieces and
Yeah.
like um pick your team to help carry out like what you want to show.
My creative process is very extensive,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually kind of painful at times because my creative process, I have to be like fully locked in. So, like, when I'm designing or I have to create something that's new, especially like when I'm trying to create something that has never been created before, it's like scrolling on Instagram and making posts and doing this and doing that. It like takes away from like my energy and like my brain power. So it's like
So you gotta
I gotta really lock in. Like I gotta
Yeah.
really lock in. So
Lock in.
like a lot of the times when I've created my best pieces is because I was completely distant. I was to myself, and it's like it puts me like in a child's like realm, you know, like
no
and I'm able to
worries,
just create.
free.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
able to just create. So like my creative process is really like sitting down, pen and paper, and just actually trying to create. Like otherwise, replicating is easy, following a trend is easy, right? Like those are things that
Right.
like everybody does. But like to actually create something new, to actually do that, I'm not gonna. For me personally, I have to be locked in. Like I can't be around. I can't like go to this person's party and hang out and like do other things. Like I really gotta be to myself. I really gotta be like away.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, and it's actually like it's hard. It's hard because it's like there's some moments in time where it's like people call my phone and I'm like, damn, I want to answer, but like I'm sewing right now and like I'm actually locked in right now, and like I don't want to lose my train of thought and I don't want to like lose this vision that I have
Yeah.
because I be focusing on a lot of things, like because it's more than just creating the pieces for me because I have to run the show. I have to make sure everybody's good. We have to do the rehearsals. We have to find the spots.
Shout out to the
like,
production team.
shout out to the production team. Like, let's really talk about it. Like, it's a
Very
lot.
great.
It's a lot that goes into making amazing things happen and really making something out of nothing, which is
Word.
kind of like I gotta thank God because I really be making magic.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I
really be
definitely
magic.
felt that. Like
Yeah.
it's not an easy thing at all. It's really not easy. So
It's not.
kudos to you because
Yeah.
that show was amazing and you pulled it off. Like
I appreciate it.
effortless from you got the intros to the performances
To the dancers.
to the dancers. I was like, oh, they
Yeah.
pulling out all the stops. Like
Yeah.
that was so hard.
It
Like
was a great show.
and I saw streamers there. Like that was
Yeah.
hard. Like that's something that was super like authentic and different from what I've seen at other shows. I've never seen like these crazy streamers at nobody other show or even at the stylist event that you just had. I've never seen like nothing like that,
Yeah.
and that's hard. Like,
Yeah, you know,
y'all need to tap
we
in.
doing it. But let me ask you a question. So,
What's up?
when it comes to modeling, like,
Okay.
do you prefer, or like, what makes you more comfortable, like having direction or having freedom?
That's a really good question. I think as a professional, you need to be able to shift gears, whether you are taking direction from someone or you have your own creative process. Because I refer to myself as a creative, you know? So I'm not going to just limit myself to one box and just say, no, I'm only gonna do my own creative process. You don't grow that way. So I'm a little bit of both. I have my own creative ideas. Obviously, you know, I post on Instagram. If I feel like I just want to get up one day and I don't have a shoot that day, okay, I'm coming to the city. I'm posting whatever. Like I'll be walking down the street. I see like a cute like wall. I have my tripod, handy dandy tripod, and I got my phone. Or if I'm at a shoot, like I'll definitely, you know, take creative direction because again, as models, it's about the garment, but it depends in the space you're in as well. So sometimes they're like, I want you to be the center of attention, or I want you to feel like you're wearing something that costs $1 million. So it's my job to execute that in a way. But yeah,
I think that's right.
Yeah.
When I first did my very first fashion show, I literally let all the models pick what they wanted to wear and
That's
pick how
tea.
they wanted to walk.
That's tea.
I don't do that no more.
We
We don't do that no more. But
for your brand,
like,
it's
yeah.
your brand, you know?
Yeah, but I do like giving models freedom, and I think that's like super important because it kind of shows the expression of the pieces. Like, you know, like I want my pieces to, but it's like also my brand. Like my brand is like more lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that people can see themselves in it, and it's like if you can see yourself in it, then I know it's right. But
right. So you said if people can see themselves in it. So just to piggyback off of that, like what is like the story that you're trying to tell with your pieces? Because I see a lot like you got this one striped suit. Oh my gosh, I need that. That is tea. So like what story are you trying to tell with your pieces, and like can you give us like a background story about one of the pieces?
Yeah.
And how it came to be?
Story as far as the pieces is about choices and more importantly the journey. Like in life we all go through this journey. Your journey has phases. Fashion goes through phases. We all go through phases. There are phases where, you know, you were younger and you were working this job and you were able to wear t-shirts and jeans and like now you're doing corporate and you got to do the business wear, right? And then like, you know, you go into the gym. So it's like the choices that we make in the lives that we live, it kind of is interpreted in fashion, but the journey is what really is the story that I want to tell, like the journey of it and the things that people don't talk about it. Like, how do you feel when you have to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to the gym? Like, you know, how do you feel when your best friend just betrayed you? Like, how do you feel when, like,
that's the real,
you know,
like, the real, you know?
Like, how do you feel, like, when you're actually going through the journey, you know? And, like, I feel like because people are watching me come up, my one thing is like I want everybody to be on this journey, you know, like we're all on this journey together. Everybody, who we are today is not who we are tomorrow, you know, and it's not who we were 5 years ago. So
who we are today is not who we are tomorrow.
That's a fact. We leveling up.
We need to clip
We leveling
that.
up. We leveling up. We leveling up.
Life advice, okay?
Yeah. But you know, that's
that's
kind of where I'm at. So speaking of like stories and things, so Victoria's Secret.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret. I know they have their submissions.
Yes.
So what do you think about that? Like, how's that?
I definitely just submitted mine the other day.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for that. I'm excited that they're giving us the opportunity because, you know, everything is like social media right now. Everything.
Right.
Like I'm seeing people even post their submissions online. I'm seeing people, you know, post about it on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat.
Posting your submission is kind of tough.
I think that right now, like everybody is just kind of capitalizing off of social media, and I'm not mad at it. For the good, for the positive things that it can bring.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret has been a part of my life since I was growing up. Like literally been watching the fashion shows
Their
every
fashion
year.
show that they did.
With my little bonnet
So
and my
fire.
nightgown, like, mommy, look, my show is on. Like, you know, like, I've always wanted, like, I've
That's
always
beautiful.
looked at those women. I'm like, wow, like, that could potentially be me one day. And I love the inclusion. Like, they have plus size models now as well. So it's like, we all feel included. Everyone feels included. So that's something that I really, really appreciate about, like, the modeling industry. And just the fashion too, like they be coming out swaggy, and you
And they
know
have
I
the
love to put
angels and the
okay,
wings.
I need some wings. Oh my
The
gosh,
wings
like
is
that.
so tough. The wings is so tough. The wings is so tough.
That's the signature.
The wings is so tough. The wings is so tough.
Like I remember growing up, and I had like the little pink. I don't know if you know your guy. They had like the Victoria's Secret, the dogs. It was like stuffed dogs and with little polka dots on it. I would carry that like that was my baby every day. Like I absolutely like adore Victoria's Secret. But yeah, that's just another stepping stone that I'm hoping to reach. God willing.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret, if you see this, you know.
Shout out.
You see this, we ready to work. Secret. We ready to work.
And IMG models.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Love y'all.
Shout out to them.
But yeah, like what is next for you, but in like the now? Like not speaking like months from now, but like what you got going on like this week? What you got going on next week? Like what's
this week, I'm not gonna lie, we're working on Brooklyn Fashion Week. Working on doing Brooklyn Fashion Week.
Stay tuned.
Definitely stay tuned for that. And also, I am officially a headlining designer for New York Swim Week. Shout out to the production company Unique Mode.
We love that.
Who's going to be doing all the production for that show. So all we get to do is focus on the models and the looks and the story, which is what I love to do. Doing the production, I love it because it gives me insight on like how to make things happen and like the different steps to take and things that go wrong. Me and my team, we call it like little fires, right? Like putting out the fires that happen during the show. But yeah, to be hands off and just to be a designer sometimes is like, it's a little bit more peaceful for me. But it's also like, I do love the production. I do like being able to bring everybody together and do big things. Like I want to do big things, like, you know?
Big things. Never little. You heard? Yeah. No, I felt that. Like even like being a model sometimes, you just want to be like, this kind of like being like the calm in the storm, because opposed to being like a stylist, because I'm used to styling myself and like my friends and stuff like that, and granted, like, you know, I had the opportunity to style Cozy and other people as well.
Shout out to Cozy.
Shout out Cozy. We love you. Oh my gosh. Love you. Yes, but being a model is like the calm in the storm. When you're in that stylist realm, oh my goodness, it's hectic. But at the end of the day, it's just like you can use that to your advantage. You can use that to hype you up. Like that is like the motivation. It's like, okay, we're moving at a fast speed. People are expecting things out of me. 1, 2, and 3. I know I'm about to eat this up. Like I know what I want to put on the model. I know how I want them to execute. Even down to picking the models is super important. Like, you know, there's people who you have certain fits from your brand. Like you want them to be a chill, laid back person with a calm walk. Okay, cool. Or, you know, you need a sassy person that got a lot of personality to execute things. So it's just about like, just executing everything the right way and like using it to your advantage.
The calm in the storm is like, that's the part I'm trying to find. I feel like I only find that when I focus on one thing. Because like being like when I'm doing my big shows, I am the producer, and you know, shout out to my team. Let me shout out the team real quick. So, you know, shout out Naye, creative director, model coordinator. Shout out Akira, creative director, set design. She helps out so much with the set design. And even like creative director. And shout out Kiana, my assistant, who is basically another Tziah Jones that's really helping. Yeah, we love her.
Love all of y'all.
Shout out Prince, who hosts the shows and is behind the scenes, who like really helps coordinate and really make sure things are together. Shout out Juju, who really just makes sure that I'm on the right path leading up to the show. You know, shout out Kiera, who is like
Kiera.
big lead stylist who
Yes.
is going with me to get accessories, and we're going around the city and doing mood boards and looking at hundreds of shoes and hundreds of models. Like we did 28 looks. Like
Yeah.
that's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know. I don't think we're gonna do that much. But I did some research, and the biggest show that was like recorded was the Chanel show. It was in the 1900s. It was like 1997. But don't quote me though. But it's like in the 1900s.
Okay.
And they did 129 looks.
Wow.
Yeah. And Naomi Campbell was in that show, and her look is the most popular look.
Wow.
It's crazy. So shout
out Naomi Campbell.
That's
Love
why she's
you, babe.
that's why she's as big as she is.
Yeah.
But like when you really think about it, like that was
She
100
stood out.
out of 129 looks.
129.
Yeah. It was
One
like over
out of
100.
129.
It was over 100 looks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, do the research, fact check,
Yeah.
put it in the comments. But definitely, yeah. So 28 looks is a lot, like for people that are where I'm at, I should say. But it's not a lot for where I'm trying to go. So, you know, still trying to. So what are we doing now, right? Like the question was, what are we doing now?
Now? You said
we're growing.
Brooklyn Fashion Week.
Brooklyn Fashion Week.
And Swim Week.
And Swim Week. And then we're doing a college tour as well.
Yes, the college tour.
Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah, the college tour. So we're going to be visiting a bunch of colleges. And some of them will be doing fashion shows at. Some of them will be doing pop-up shops at.
Stay tuned for that.
I have one actually, you know, so shout out to all the colleges that, you know, if you want me to come, you know, let me know. Definitely we'll put some info in the bio or something. But yeah, definitely down to come. I'm doing some like speaking sessions and like one-on-ones, especially like for people that want to pursue fashion but don't know how.
That's a really good.
Yeah.
I would love to collab.
Yeah.
I would love to collab. From a shy girl, now tapping into like fashion and just styling and like making sure like I'm just kind of expressing myself like the way I want through clothes and like the things I go to. I would love to collab. Like I feel like that's a really good like seminar. I would call that a seminar to attend, honestly. Yeah. Like that's dope.
Yeah. But you know, I'm not even. There are people that are bigger than me, so to speak, right? So it's like there are some people that have mentors and like, you know, that are like really not just in the fashion industry, but at the highest level in the fashion industry, being guided and having guidance. And there's people like, you know, me that are kind of having to like kick doors down. And
we
it's like,
solo dolo.
Yeah.
Solo dolo.
Kicking doors down.
Solo
and it's
dolo.
just, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do, but I love like I have gotten opportunities though. Let's not, you know.
Yeah, let's not knock those.
Yeah.
Let's
not knock the opportunities and all the people that have helped me got here.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know, like as far as like mentorship, as far as like you know working for a Gucci or a Dior, like you know, I haven't really done that. I did work for Coach, you know what I mean. But
love Coach.
Yeah,
Shout out Coach. I love Coach.
Shout out Coach.
Yeah.
They did help me get on my path, but yeah, you know, there's just levels.
That's hard.
And yeah, I just think like there's a lot of people that want to get into it, but there's also people that want to get into it for the wrong reasons too. So
that's hard.
There's that. Yeah. What else you got? All right, I love it here.
Yeah, we love it here.
I love it here. So yeah, what's next for you? What's in now?
For me, I have a couple of shoots coming up. Can't really say too much about them.
Yeah, chill.
I know y'all guys see I'm a diehard Ed Hardy fan. Okay. Clearly, I'm an Ed Hardy
Little
fan.
leaks.
I'm trying. Like, I love Ed Hardy so bad. Like, they've commented on my stuff. I'm like, yes, like, I'm trying. That's one collab, like, you know. Yeah. So, shout out to Ed Hardy. Love you. But, yeah, like, in regards to, like, modeling and stuff like that, like, might be doing Brooklyn Fashion Week. We'll see. Okay. We'll see.
Well, you locked in. You know, you locked in. We'll lock you in. We'll get you.
God willing. What else? Oh, the No Limit fashion show that is also coming up. Everything, all the info for that is on my page. Okay. Y'all do not want to miss that.
Okay, that's
y'all do not want to miss that. I think that you guys should just really just tap into that. I don't have too much details right now, but the walks I've seen, fire, including yours truly. The designers I've met, fire. Shout out to my son Henry too. fire.
All right, shout out Henry.
Yeah, so we just tapping in. I've been, I'm from here. We from Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn in the building. You feel me?
Right now.
So we just been tapping in, staying very close to home, making sure that I'm networking with, people who are like where I am, and as well as like, they've gone places I've never been to. Because as you said, like there are people that are out here with mentors. We don't have that. So we're sitting here, we're putting in the work, we're making sure that we're doing everything as possible to make sure that when your brand is seen, myself as my brand is seen, and in the most positive light, and the work is being done.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So when it comes to reaching the next level, right?
Okay.
Like when it comes to reaching the next level. So not doing a show that is more organized, or not being a part of something that's more organized, but doing something that is like literally the next level, right? Hitting that next industry standard.
Okay.
What is your way, or like, how do you think that you get into those spaces?
I am all about networking. I feel like networking is key. There's certain rooms that I've walked in and people were like, oh, that's such and such. And I'm like, really? And that's not even no cockies, nothing. That's just me like obviously I scope the scenery, but there are also people that I don't know. Just like how you walk in a room, you might know everybody. I might only know one person, and that's probably you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like getting to that next level, it really is just about networking. You need to push yourself to go to these events. Go in these rooms that, even though like you don't feel like you fit, make yourself fit.
Right.
So for me personally, like everyone knows, like, granted, I kind of have that face like, don't talk to me. But, when I walk in a room, like, and people talk to me, or I talk to people, like, I'm very lively. So just making sure, like, you're actually going in these rooms, and sometimes it doesn't always have to be about business. You can just have a conversation with somebody, get to know them.
Yeah. And
then you see, like, how things fold out. You don't know the lasting impression you might have on somebody too. So, yeah, I'm just staying true to myself, like, doing just everything I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like when we start to take things way too serious, like, we don't get anything out of that. Like, we're just not happy. So that's something I've been working on, just like not taking things like super, super hardcore serious, but trying to find a joy in everything. And I feel like everything else comes after that. And having faith in yourself too. Yeah. Faith is a really big portion of that.
I believe in that.
So yeah, my faith is like at 1,000 right now. So I'm,
Yeah. Hey man, I hold that. For me hitting the next level, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. For me, it's about building something that's the next level. Like, I try to create. Like, one thing about my shows and one thing about like my Instagram is I always try to show where I'm trying to go. So like, even when I do meet somebody that has a level of success or has an opportunity, I can say, hey, look, this is something I did where I can show you, like, I can do that. I just needed a little help. I just needed a little help. Nudge. Or I need a little platform, or just allow me like the time and the space so that I can now create to that level, and just like, give me guidelines or a rubric, right? And I could pass every test. So that's kind of like how I go into it, where it's like the faith part of it is, I believe these opportunities will come. Yeah. The work part of it is like, look at the work I've done. Yeah. Like, look at the great things that I've created. Yeah.
I agree.
And I can like talk about these things, and like, I don't know, it's kind of like a little bit of a resume that I've built.
Yeah. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that as well. Like, definitely like the resume that you've built, trusting in what you have done to continue to carry you, but also adding new things on top of there. Like, look, this is what I can bring to the table. This is how I feel like we can be a great team. This is how I believe we can execute it. And I want to hear your thoughts as well on how we can execute this together to get to a next level. Yeah. Yeah. That's hard.
Is key.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. But like, next level. But yeah, that's kind of like for me with like next level. But you know, definitely bigger is next level. So
Yeah.
my last show in September, we had 500 people. It was a movie. It was amazing. We had about 100 models.
Wow.
It was actually kind of insane.
That's hard.
This year we're trying to go bigger though. I'm not gonna lie. Trying to get like 700,
800?
7, 8,
7,
7,
800?
8, 7, 8 at the minimum though. Like at the minimum, like
that's hard.
hopefully we could hit like the 1,000 mark and really have like a place where like really for September Fashion Week when I do my show, I want it to be a place where it's like if you're not here, like you're just not even a part of like what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
in New
you're
York.
not
Like,
trying to build. You're
like
not
you're
trying
not
to be here for real.
Yeah. Like you playing games. Like you're dead playing games. Like you're actually playing games. Like you know, like that's the type of environment that I want it to be, where it's like everybody here loves fashion. Everybody here loves the arts. Everybody here is down to see what's next. Everybody here is like pushing forward, and it's gonna be like. And I want it to be supportive as well, because I know like sometimes you get into like these type of environments and it's like egos.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Say that again. Literally.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's one thing that you know. Everybody's upbringing is different. That's what I always try to keep in mind. Everybody's upbringing is different to lead them to act the way they act.
Yeah.
So it's like. Some people may perceive somebody as, oh, they have a nasty ego, but at the end of the day, somebody else could perceive it as like, damn, like they have super strong faith because they are
or boundaries.
10 times exactly, or boundaries. Like they just, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so excited for the both of us.
Yeah.
We have a lot going on, and we have a lot coming up. So
we're just getting started.
Yeah,
too. Like,
just getting started.
This is just getting started. Like
this is just the beginning.
This is the tip of the iceberg. We just landed. We just got off the flight. We just landed. We didn't even get off the plane yet.
Straight off the boat. You feel me? Just
like
dipping our foot in the water.
We got a whole way to go.
Yeah.
A whole way to go.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. But you know, shout out to everybody that stay tuned. Thank you to everybody that continues to not just support the brand, but everybody who's around the brand, and you know.
Yes.
So, you know, we love it here. You know,
yes.
you support us.
Thank you,
we love
everybody.
You.
Thank you.
Yes, we love you. We love you.
Love my friends. Love my family. Love my support system. Love everybody that I've met. That I've met, like, throughout modeling, styling, journey. They've been amazing and great. So shout out to y'all, for real.
Same.
It would not be this without you.
Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you, you know.
Thank you.
Thanks. Love it here.
So yeah, you can follow my social media. It's House of MK at HAUSOF_MK on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
I bet. And it's you know, Tziah Jones, TZIAHJONES. You know, and that's on all platforms. And
tap in.
We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up.
It's only up from here.
It's only up from here.
Yeah.
It's only up from here.
Bye.